Good morning, gang. Welcome back. Come on, Pebbles. Let's get back to looking for those bandits. Ruffians, whoever they are. I'm going to ready up my bow, though, just in case. All my armor is like heavily damaged, has nags on it, but okay, opened up all this. They're most likely somewhere in there, just straight ahead. Take the trails proper like though. I'm gonna swing down, across. Go up that other section. Somebody shot a doe. I'm not gonna mess with it. Is that it? That's it. I'm going to leave her right here. Oh, new level in horsemanship. Hold up. I get perks at 4. Okay. Well, fine then. What's heavy pony duty? Horse can carry more, but slower. Can't be combined with racehorse perk. Faster. If your horse is wounded, it'll run faster. Rider on the storm. Horse will be extremely skittish in storms. Shy less in other weather. Strong thighs. Stay in the saddle when your opponent tries to unhorse you. Knight. 50% damage bonus. Mounted combat. Range and melee weapons. Warhorse. Won't shy for nearby foes. Jockey. Horse will never throw you outside of combat. Ooh. Right. Alright, let's get going up the trail. Bun, bun, run. Dang birds. Alright, I'm coming into it. Oh. Actually catch my sleep. Can I sneak up on one of them? Up.
Here. God.
Okay, that's fine. Bring it.
Come and get it.
Plan 2. Ow. Unconscious. Kill the bandits. Alright. I'm gonna go get my horse. Ow, dang it. Okay. Get my horse, come back, loot bodies. Do I need a bandage? Alright, not bleeding. If I remember correctly, this one. Cure light wounds. Okay. Hold up. Cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. Oh. I'm an idiot. Alright, that should help. Ow. Glad I didn't have to fight both of them. Oh, hey. Crap. Eating too much, you won't get hungry for much longer time now. But you'll be heavily handed and clumsy until you digest everything. Wonderful. Chests? No? Just grab his axe. Loot body. Take your money. A small armorer's kit, working boots. I'm gonna take everything. Nice, I used one, I get one. I'm gonna be so heavy. So there's nothing in the chest? Won't open? Nada? Okay, fine. One part of me wants to sleep. Alright, let's go back and get Ginger. First, I can't keep this guy fed, and then it's like, yeah, now you're a glutton. I haven't eaten like at least a day, maybe two. One sec. Hey gang, back safe and sound. Alright. Let's fuck go get Ginger. That's where I killed the bandit. Nothing left. I mean, yes, because I slept overnight, I'm coming back. The charcoal burner's camp is going to be burned to the ground and Ginger's head sits on a stake. Oh, okay, good.
I know something.
Oh yeah, what?
God be with you.
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
I'm not interested in your might-haves.
Let's go talk to the twins.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Ugh. All right, the quest carries on. Take it, that's the road to Uzum. Yep, so we'll go up this way. He did say not far from there, didn't he? Path to the right will lead me to a spring. Trail at the spring that'll lead me to where he's at. I missed it. It was back there, somewhere. Alright, through the woods. Whoops. So there's the path. I did. I rode right past it. Ginger, don't make me take your head back. Hiya, Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought that's horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then all the killing started and flames everywhere. Well, it was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
He didn't. Just did that. All right, time
I've
to go.
heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
All right, here we go. I should have rented the room for multiple days so I could drop stuff off. All right. Let's go. I'm just going to go cross country. Besides, I might find something interesting. Ooh. Oh boy. Up, up, up. Come on, there we go. I'll probably clip ahead. Alright, gang. Other horses are still here. So, what's to buy me a flagon to go over my adventure? Or while I recount it. Throat's feeling a bit dry. Shush dog.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again.
Alright, I'm going to ride back, tell him and come back again. I mean, it's fast enough of a ride. So, I'm just going to clip that.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever travelling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
That was worth it. Let him get out of here, and there's a chest right here. I'm already overburdened. Let's see what's in it. Alright, it's supposed to be easy. Alright. Nice and steady. There we go. What's in it? Bucket, take it all. A lot of poundage, but I'll take it all. 19, 21 pounds. Oh, I'm gonna be so slow if I don't find a way to deposit some stuff. And at the Glade. 2 coin to rent another room, deposit stuff in the trunk, and ride on. I like it. I've never fast traveled before, let's do it. Oh. Well, fine then. Easy, buddy. Oh! Those are rocks, those are rocks. It's a cliff, dang it. Other side. Don't you fall off. Come on, up and around. There we go. There we go. Okay. First off, let's see if I can still use the room. Make sure she's right there. Oh, miss! Miss! Fine. Whoop. Nope. Definitely not mine anymore. Okay. Can't talk to her. That sucks.
Coming.
Hello, Andrew.
Good day to
Here
you.
you are, and good health.
Ah, it's daytime. He's in charge.
Can I sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
I could do with something to eat.
Just one
Just the one night.
All right. Money up front, though.
Perfectly fine.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
See if I can trade anything. I got no use of anything of mine. You learn traveling merchants. Okay. Alright, that's it. That was worth 2 coin. I heard someone asking for help. Ah, new level of horsemanship. I can pick a point. Alright, man, new level of horsemanship. Riding in. Oh, look at you. Well, now I need to get you saddlebags. Stuff for barding. Horseshoes. Sure, there's a place for saddlebags somewhere. Alright. Heavy duty pony. Carry more but is slower. Can't be combined with racehorse. Faster, carries less weight. You know what? I'm just gonna wait on it. Lord, what is he doing out here? Cat Bernard.
Good health to you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Yes, sir. Well, the chance to go back and look for that treasure chest. My lord.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Fern had already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
But the boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Auschwitz then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir.
Ooh.
Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere, and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I don't have any news, so time to go. And that's a save game. Woohoo! All right, gang. We'll move on without it. I want to try and go find that treasure. So, quite feasibly this is the end, in which case leave me your thoughts, comments, observations, suggestions down below. Hit the like, dislike, subscribe if you haven't already. But if not, if it hasn't run that long, I'm going to find that chest and include it. In which case, we'll do that. So, remember, if there's something out there important, it's meaningful to you, get involved and make a difference. But take care and stay safe. I am there to Click Grunt, and I'll catch you later. Bye.